What is up, everybody? Brian here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining us. If this is your first time or if you're returning, we are out on Tybee today. The conditions have been on and off with the heat and storms and everything else, so we're out here for a morning session. It is bright. It is not that early. Sun's been up for a good half hour or more. We are going to talk very briefly about the rigs we're going to use today. So the truck is under the weather, as we'll say. So I'm driving the SUV for the moment, which means I don't have any rigs tied on. The benefit of the truck is that I can have rigs tied on, but that's not the general case. For most everybody else, y'all are coming in a SUV or a car, even a truck, and having to put your rigs together when you get here. So that's what we're doing today. And I'll show you real quick in my bag, in the front pouch of my bag here. I'm actually going to upgrade these to a tray here soon. I just need to get some more stuff, buy more stuff. That's right. So in here, this is like where I keep the majority of the regular use stuff. This is the easier to get into pouch. So I got my Fishbites in here. I'm going to take these and these out to use. And in here, I've got my leaders. Now, this is how I keep them separated for the moment. Just in Ziploc baggies that are labeled 17-pound fluoro, 30-pound fluoro. Now, these that are labeled just with the fluoro, these are all fish finder style rigs. These are straight swivel to hook with about 1.5 feet or so. I've found shorter means they're less likely to swallow it. Long enough that it floats around out there. And that's why we like those, is because they sit tight to the bottom but kind of float around more, as opposed to our double drop and single drop rigs that are all 17-pound fluoro. But those are a little higher up in the water. They're still tight to the bottom, but they're a little higher off the bottom, and they float less but kind of sit up. And those all target various species within a certain range. Like, there's only a few real target species out here, and basically they'll all bite these kinds of rigs. Trout and redfish are more likely to bite these fish finder rigs than these set rigs, and pompano and whiting are more likely to hit those. But we'll hit both. All will hit both. So today we're going to tie on I think 2 fish finders and a pompano rig for the moment. We might put on another pompano rig. I think we're going to try some pretty light fish finder rigs, like a 17-pound fluoro fish finder rig to start with. Maybe a 30 on the other one. But yeah, it's that way. And I'll show you what those look like once they're rigged up. Alright, so these are what the rigs look like. This guy is a 30-pound fluoro with a, I think these are either 2-aught, I think these are 2-aught circle hooks. 6-ounce Sputnik with a bead and a float, with a bead and a snap swivel. This is the same rig, but with a 17-pound fluoro. And this one's got the new unreleased chartreuse and flesh shrimp fish bites. This has the new unreleased ghost shrimp fish bites. This one's going out kind of close, so I've only got it on a 4-ounce Tsunami Storm Sinker. And this one is a double drop pump rig with green floats. This one's like a green and chartreuse float with the chartreuse, or yellow and chartreuse, I don't know, whatever. With shrimp and the green shrimp fish bites. 6-ounce Sputnik sinker. That one's going out kind of far also. This is going to be the close one. And we're going to get these out and get them fishing. First rod going out with a beautiful ship out on the horizon. Beautiful ship. It's a huge ship. It's a big container ship. That's one of the coolest things about fishing here on Tybee, is watching all the shipping traffic come in and out of the lane over here. Channel. Okay, so that one went out what I think is the back of the next bar. This one is going to go incredibly close. So close it almost seems like it's too close. Oh, the first rod's already on. It's nothing big though, so we can get to it. Here we go. First rod's on. Let's see if it's still there. Doesn't feel like it is, but it was definitely a small fish, so. It is. Baby pompano? Yeah. Haven't caught a pompano in a while, and I'm not sure this counts. But that is a fish. Skunks off the board for the morning. Get you back, bud. This one right here, I'm pretty sure of it. Might have just been crabs. Might be a little something. Be cool if it was some fresh cut bait. It is another baby pompano. There you go, buddy. Right species, wrong size. Pretty sure there's a fish right here. Yeah. Oh. That's something with a little tug. Oh, come back here. That was a little whiting, that would have been good bait. But he came off. It was a little whiting. It was like a 9-inch whiting probably. Managed to escape my clutches. which is very lucky for him, because when things are slow on the regular bite, I tend to like to put on some cut bait and see if I can find something big and exciting, a shark or a big red or something. But here's the thing about targeting big reds is I never really intentionally target big reds. They're fun to catch, they're really cool, but I can't keep them. I can't keep them and eat them, and I'm basically out here to catch food. So, I mean, while it's fun to catch other big stuff, it's not really why I'm out here. I think that's a fish on that middle rod. I'm not really sure what's happening right now. I wonder if I have on a horseshoe crab or hat on. I'm wondering what's going on here. This is very strange. And now all of a sudden it feels like nothing. I think maybe I had hooked onto a horseshoe crab or something. Is that a little fish? Well, I caught another fish. It is a little whiting. We are not going to keep you, because we are not using cut bait right now. We only have like an hour left, and I don't think you're going to do what I want you to do today. And this one was bouncing almost immediately. Still there? Yes. This one might actually be a fish. I think there's a fish on the end too. Shit. Tiny whiting. Okay, I'm currently fighting a fish and had to change my battery. Let's see if it's still here. Yep, it's still here. I'm not sure what it is. Shark, stingray, redfish. I think it's a stingray. So I went through all of that for a damn ray. Oh. Figures. Well, bye. That was hilarious. Of course, that's what it was. Yeah, let's just go for it. This one might actually be a fish. I don't think it's a big fish. But it's a lunch-sized whiting. Let's get like 2 more of these. Now we're gonna toss him back. He's a little bit little. They've all been kind of little today, a little bit little. Not entirely sure what's going on here. I think I might have got picked up by another ray or something. Oh, there's something stronger this time. What are we into now? Another ray. Another ray. Come here, Ray. See if I got him. That was definitely a tuggaroo. Another small whiting. How exciting. I'm not going to pretend like I don't love this. Honest to God, like, it doesn't matter if I'm catching keepers or babies. The fact that I'm catching fish makes me happy every time. That little guy right there. Go on and get, buddy. Yeah, so I just checked one of my ones that I thought was crabs, and it was another little whiting. If I'd kept all of these, I would have a little fish fry on my hands, but I would also have a ton of work on my hands. Let's check this one. It's probably also another little whiting. if anything. It looks like the other fisherman that was over here gave up. Bait gone. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode of Fishing Control. Thanks for watching. It was definitely a slow day for keepers, but we caught a lot of fish. Caught like 4 or 5 or 6 whiting or something like that. A couple pompanos, some stingrays. It was a pretty good mixed bag. So, you know, definitely kept me moving, which is what I like out here. I do have, you know, I always have that last rod out right at the end, just in case. It's right here. If you like what you're seeing, make sure to subscribe, like, share, all those things. If you want to see other stuff or whatever, comment below. Tell me stuff. We'll be back out here some more. If you want to support the channel, make sure to visit the bonfire link below and check out some of the merch. We're going to be adding or changing some merch. I know I've maybe mentioned that before, but that is still coming. Right now there's t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops available with the Fishing Control Georgia state logo on them. We're going to have the other logo, the Fish Rocket logo, on some merch here soon, I promise. But yeah, beautiful day out here. I haven't done a morning session in a while, so it's nice to get out here in the morning and really enjoy the day. Now it's like 10 a.m. and I'm already leaving the beach. It's starting to pack up a little bit with people, and now I have my whole day ahead of me. So we're gonna skedaddle on out of here, go do some stuff with the wife. Thank you for watching this episode of Fishing Control, and we will see you on the next trip.